Hey Gemini, it's KlaireeBerry here with your horoscope for the 22nd through the 28th of 2021. I hope you're doing well, and I hope this horoscope helps you out a little bit. So, looking at the 23rd and the 22nd, a little backwards there, we have the Cancer in the second house. So be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Okay, so this is really, I want to highlight the physical feelings here because these first 2 days, we have, again, the moon in Cancer in your second house. So you're going to be wanting that comfort. This is a great time to clear your space, get rid of clutter, clear the energy, clean, and make things new again, make things fresh again, make things comfortable again, okay? And you don't even need to spend a lot of money to clean up your life here, clean up your space. So the 24th through the 26th, we have the moon in Leo in your third house, and we're going to be feeling like communicating with people, okay? You want to be really like free to express yourself, share ideas, share emotions as well, okay? You might have a lot of really good ideas that people really, want to hear, and I think you'll really be able to spread it around, maybe even affect numerous different people in ways that you never even knew you could. You've always wanted to help. You always wanted to do things. When you got these ideas going, you might be looking at ways to change your life. Okay. You might get new, sparks of ideas, finding things that is going to help you, reach the goals that you're trying to get at. Because I think you got some pretty good goals here. You got some lofty goals. This part of this whole getting ready, clear that space out to get ready. Your commitment, you need to kind of focus on that. Your commitment might be being tested a little bit to whatever, it's almost like to a cause or something coming through here. But again, there's like this social energy, these ideas that are being shared, possibly could somewhat even help you financially in the future, meeting the right people, networking, talking, especially to the right person, or, you just like expressing things in general. A lot of times we're blessed when we're expressing ourselves, whether it's to a computer screen, a camera screen, or to somebody else or a therapist, that's when ideas really get flowing. You think and learn new things, then you can go on and share those new things with others, and they will be greatly appreciative at this time because you're really in a good, you're thinking in a good way for the long term. And again, other people can learn from that. So the 27th and the 28th, we have moon in Virgo in the fourth house for you. This is all about, going a little introverted, peace, home, emotional healing, shadow work, even the smallest amount of shadow work at this time, Gemini. I said that last week for you. I remember saying that last week for you, but this is, again, any little bit counts. Any little new fresh start with shadow work, learning about it, and or practicing it. I mean, of course you want to practice it. Once you see how easy it was, you'll be like, oh gosh, why wasn't I doing this before? Or if you are, we can get into it and then we forget that we should keep going with it and keep doing it. And part of this clearing out, this renewal, is getting rid of the old thoughts, and shadow work helps us do that. You're committed. You want to be a better person. Whether it's for love or for your career, your long-term life here, whatever. You deserve it too. You deserve it. So one thing that also we need to look at, really this is bigger picture for the whole month. Starting on the 21st, we have the sun in Sagittarius, and then the 24th, we have Mercury joining and getting into Sagittarius in your 7th house. Both of those are in your 7th house. Okay, so this is a time where, we might have some issues with one-on-one relationships, and even enemies coming through. People you thought were partners, maybe, aren't treating you the best right now. We may have to kind of change our direction and go a different way in some ways, but there's going to be definitely like awakenings here. Awakenings, this might have to do with work partners too. Okay, like if you're not emotionally satisfied with your people that you're working with, maybe again, kind of changing directions, going in a new way, plotting out a new plan. Shadow work could also help you to realize what you really want. It does that, and that's why it helps with the holistic law of attraction. So check both of those playlists out. But your partnerships are going to be really important, and you're going to see a lot of activity, possibly emotional activity, new beginnings, acting on new beginnings, and really just having, like this, again, it's like a bigger picture coming through. It's like a big transformation. This is part of a bigger change. We've been talking about the lunar eclipse that's affecting us for weeks, months here, and it's going to be affecting your partnerships, your one-on-one relationships, the people closest to you, whether it's work or play or love or whatever. There's a lot of opportunity here, okay? And this can be life-changing energy, transformative change in your professional self and your emotional self and the way that you relate to people. Okay? Sometimes we think we have enemies and we don't even really have them. Just takes us, again, to have a new focus, to see our projections. How are we projecting? And as we always say, this can help you in so many ways to do the shadow work. You see how it's coming through, in different ways here. But it's all pointing to shadow work. Also, be silent. Again, pay attention. Observe your physical feelings and what's happening around you. And you can start to pick up on the little minor things. It's like, oh, this clutter is affecting me. Oh, this has been like this for years. And now I'm going to do something about it because now, you're going to be able to vibrate and really relate to people on a different level. I feel like if you can just flip the switch here, you'll be able to help overcome some of that reptile brain a little bit and kind of make these transformations that are like, wow, really cool. This is who I am now. This is how it's going to be. So again, stay committed. Okay. Stay committed to growing inner and in your mind, very always wanting to kind of track down the truth, find the truth. And if you're really curious like that, then the first step is to admit that you don't have the full truth, and we will never have the full truth while we're here in this form. So there we go. Yeah, getting a little deep this week. Again, that shadow work can really help you to achieve and keep this lasting peace. And, it's one thing to be peaceful, when you're there, with yourself, but to have those relationships and keep those relationships going well as well. It's kind of a good goal here too. So much love, many blessings. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.